Hey guys, it's Max on YouTube, and welcome to Elegy for a Dead World. This game is really cool. At least I think this game is really cool because I like to write and stuff. But I'm going to show you guys this thing because it's a very interesting game. So we could look at my stories. I have one, but we're not going to do that. We're going to actually. I think I want to see if I can find a different place to go to because I've already been there. Where else is there? Alright, so that's weird. There's a lot of talking everywhere. Alright, so we'll try this place. Alright, so we got some different things we can do here. Alright. Huh. Comparisons and contrasts. What went wrong? Alright, I'm gonna do a freeform one because it sounds more interesting. I don't know if you'll be interested in this thing, but ooh. I like this game's art style and Alright, so here we go. We're gonna start right here. I arrived on the barren, empty plains to see figures of giants holding up a world, a strange four-legged animal. What did that do? Sprinted into the distance as I approached. There, that's the first one. As I continued on, it began to rain. The wind in my ears, the wind blew loudly in my ears. All right. Wait. Is there one over here? Alright, and I have to remember. Alright, tab. No! I entered a strange cavern. Its ambiance filled me with a strange tingling sense of fear. As I approached the exit ladder, I could hear the storm begin. I could hear that the storm had increased in Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Increased in what? I love this game's art style. It's wonderful. But then Storm increased in power. In its furious advances. Go with that. That sounds nice. Alright, let's keep going. Up the ladder. This should be right here, yeah. In the distance, I could hear I could see great rocks floating in the air. We're only gonna do one area because these kind of take a bit. It looked like the planet, the world that the giants had been holding up, except this one was broken and crumbling. A new cavern to enter in. As I entered a new cavern, I expected a similar visual as the first. However, this new cavern was filled with wonderful. I can't think of the word I need here. Equipment. Advanced equipment. Advanced equipment. And seemed like it had been left for ages. Alright. Woo. Let's go. Wait, where? I saw a skull face. I could see a strange face appear and disappear on the view screen. It was that of a skull. I could hear heavy breathing, and I feared I was not alone as I thought. as I approached the exit, the breathing stopped. And this game has a wonderful atmosphere, a wonderful art style, and an interesting premise. I like this game's ideas. In the distance, there was structures. I spelled structures wrong. If I make any spelling mistakes, yell at me in the comments. In the distance, oh, there needs to be a comma. There were structures that seemed to be the beginnings of great buildings. Yeah, the first story I did on this game was what was it? It was one of the ones where you follow the outline thing, and they give you blanks to fill in and stuff. That was a scary noise. I have nothing to say about all this. It's interesting, but we'll continue on. I saw a great deal of strange statues that I originally thought were just rock structures until I came across one that looked like a humanoid figure. It seemed to be a depiction of death itself. I don't think there needs to be a comma there. Death itself. Alright, onward. That's it. That's all. Oh, I want to read the preview. Huh. Well, I think that's good enough for this episode. So I was looking at the other half of this when I was about to edit it, and I thought about, and decided I'm gonna record another half. It's been a year since the first half, so I want to see how if my writing has gotten better since then. That's the goal of this. That's the goal of this endeavor. I gotta adjust my mic, so yeah. Just trying to see if my writing's gotten better. So let's do this. Let's I might do another freeform probably is what I'm gonna do. Or the 4 H's of Byron's World. So this must be the name of this place, is Byron's World. So freeform is probably what I'm gonna do. These are to learn. These are to learn things. Darkness by Lord Byron. Yeah, this is a poem, it looks like. This vacation is terrible. This place sucks. 10 choices we made. Okay, 10 things. War of the Worlds, that's an interesting one to do. I don't think I'm gonna do that one just because I'm trying to see how my writing has gotten better. Plundering Byron, the musical. A musical. This was once your world. Okay, let's do freeform. I just wanted to look through the prompts. I know I said it several times during the last video, but this game is cool. I like its art. Let's start this. The orange sky behind the glass. Illuminated the room that I found the area that I found myself in. Okay. I'll just do another one here then. This strange GUI-PH glyphs on the windscreen made me wonder what I wondered what the strange glyphs on the windscreen meant. Oh, a house. Nice. You can sit here, enjoy the scenery. Let's go inside. I have something to say about outside, though. I grew unsettled by the oppressive sounds that permeated the outer area. So I made for the nearby house muffled much of the sound. House muffled much of the sound. I found many books in languages that I could not read on the shelves, along with strange artifacts of a lost time.
sat upon a pedestal. Doesn't look right, but I don't know. Nearby. I finally escaped the sounds into what appeared to be some kind of shrine. There were candles on the floor and a larger orb that seemed to be emanating a deeper sound that while did not hurt my ears, made me uneasy deep down. As I approached it, noise grew louder. Louder and louder. I keep pressing space instead of up to jump. Standing directly beneath it, it called out to me, beckoning for me to enter it. My breath, my breathing, my breath felt more forced, and it was difficult to leave from beneath it. I gaped further up and found new places to explore. New places to explore. This is really fun. Ooh. Okay. I came across something. What am I trying to say here? Strange. I came across what I could only call cryopods, and found that I could see figures within them. Ooh, that was a lag spike. There was a strange beeping that went on for just a moment stopped right before I left. Right before I left. Let's get out of here. In the next room over, there was a an obelisk. No, that's not. There was an obelisk that emitted a what do you call that sound? A droning sound, as if it were some kind of power source. Finally, making my way out of the ruins, I found myself hearing the sounds of what could only be the ocean. An ocean, not the ocean. An ocean. However, all I was hearing were the blistering winds from the cold wasteland outside. Alright. The blackened sun hung ominously in the sky. But the scene was juxtaposed against a little snowman that sat nearby. Little snowman. Hi, little snowman. He's a cutie pie snowman, isn't he? I like that scene. I found an old piece of some type of machinery that, when I stood behind it, lined up perfectly with the darkened sphere in the sky. Boom. Okay, we gotta be almost done. I walked HR through an ice forest and made my leave of the abandoned world. See, this one's got an ending. A nice, cute little ending. Alright, let's read this nice, beautiful little preview. The game is loud. But it might just be because I have my stuff up really loud. The orange sky behind the glass illuminated the area that I found myself in. I wondered what the strange glyphs on the windscreen meant. I grew unsettled by the oppressive sounds that permeated the outer area, so I made for the nearby house. The house muffled much of the sound. I found many books and languages that I could not read on the shelves, along with strange artifacts of a lost time. As I went back outside and continued forward, the sounds grew in strength, almost causing me to need to cover my ears. It seemed okay, I need to fix that. It seemed as though the new sound was coming from a glowing orb that sat on a pedestal nearby. I finally escaped the sounds into what appeared to be some kind of shrine. There were candles on the floor and a larger orb that seemed to be emanating a deeper sound that, while it did not hurt my ears, made me uneasy deep down. As I approached, its noise grew. Oh my goodness. As I approached, its noise grew louder and louder. Standing directly beneath it, it called out to me, beckoning for me to enter it. My breath felt more forced, and it was more difficult to leave from beneath it. I escaped further up and found new places to explore. I came across what I could only call cryopods and found that I could see figures within them. There was a strange beeping that went on for just a moment and stopped right before I left. In the next room over, there was an obelisk that emitted a droning sound as if there was some kind of power source. Finally making my way out of the ruins, I found myself hearing the sounds of what could only be an ocean. However, all I was hearing were the blistering winds from the cold wasteland outside. The blackened sun hung ominously in the sky, but the scene was juxtaposed against little snowmen that sat nearby. I found an old piece of some kind of machinery that, when I stood behind it, lined up perfectly with the darkened sphere in the sky. I walked through an ice forest and made my leave of the abandoned world. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's Explorers. Pretty nice, right? So that's basically it. Just a good juxtaposition to show you old writing and new writing. I think I've gotten a little better since then, but I don't actually know. So tell me in the comments. Have I gotten better? Is the first story better than the second story? I don't know. Let me know. Well, that was a nice story that I got. A couple stories there. Let me know in the comments which one you think is better. Like I said, if you liked this video, give it a like. Maybe I'll do some more stuff like it sometime. And if you didn't, give a dislike. Let me know. I need that engagement. If you want to see more of what I do, you can subscribe. And if you do that, that's good. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.